Hi guys, it's Sen Pal here, aka AJ Ranger Strong One here. Yeah, what's up? Today we're back again with another tier ranking video. In this tier ranking video, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be ranking the consoles that I have that I grew up for the past years, and I'm going to be ranking them all. So, as you can see right around here, ladies and gentlemen, all these things, these were all the things that I actually own and I used to have I used to had actually. But anyways, let's get into the video. First off, the Atari. So, this story starts off basically I don't know. I just go to one of these big warehouse stores and or I don't know if it was actually that. I think it was like a time where I went on vacation to a place called Boyne Mountain, and I remembered like at one of these specific buildings and stuff, they had. I don't know why we was in that one building, but all I can say is the Atari. They had like a Atari, like two TVs that had Atari. Had a lot of the old school type of games on there, and I remembered um how I used to play a lot of Pac-Man on there, and it would be so fun using like the joystick, and it was so fun playing it that way. And I'd play Pac-Man, I'd play Donkey Kong, all those kind of cool games like Frogger. Those games were kind of fun. So the story is my dad actually went to one of the big warehouse to actually get myself one for Christmas. So he seen it was on sale, so he went and bought it and kept it secret from me, which I love. I love surprises, honestly. And he held it off until Christmas time, and I remembered I was happy and I was shocked on getting this console, and it was just so exciting. And I tried it out, and I didn't really play it really much, to be honest with you. This, I think, the Christmas time around 2019, I believe, they were having it on for sale, and I guess they discontinued it, like way back before it became sale. And got a chance to get it because my dad used to play a lot of old school stuff. And rest in peace to my dad. He was a great soul, and he had a lot of. I didn't know he played video games, and it's just amazing to hear these stories. And yeah, so what's my opinion about Atari? It's a game I don't really. It's a gaming console that I really don't play, honestly. And I know it was it's a sad kind of story because my dad really wanted me to play video games with him, and I chose not to. Why? Because I was focused on my Fortnite career. And it was just sad. I remembered he wanted to play and we didn't get a chance to do it because I didn't know his cancer stuff was really that serious, and it was really serious. I mean, yeah, I don't play this console that much. I think this is kind of like a game console that kind of is not really one I don't feel like I really want to play. I think it gets boring over in time, but I could see it being a fun thing to do with people if it's like a family type of console. And I do want to say I would be giving this a C, just because it has a story and it's kind of constructed. Um, I'm basically just ranking the consoles that I I like, but it's actually the most main topic about me ranking about this stuff is how often I play these consoles. So, the next one is the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So, back in 2022, I used to play, or I don't know, I think it was 2021 or 2022. My friend um, used to play on his blue and yellow Switch or something. I remembered we was like getting done with a job site, like learning type of stuff from a job site, so that way we can perform it out in public. But he had this Switch, and I was kind of jealous on how it kind of really looked at it in a way, and yeah, I just thought it was just a kind of cool type of console. So in 2022, I think it is actually 2022, not end 2021. I went to Myers one time when I was like getting done with school, and then I go to like a chiropractor, and when we got done with the chiropractor, we went to a warehouse, the same warehouse as I got the Atari, and I went to. It was like a random thing to do, random thing for me to do actually. Um, Nintendo Switch looked like it was available for purchase, like it was really that cheap. I think it was, if I had to guess how much it cost, it'd be like around $100 actually, something like that, and it was out, and I was like, whoa, this could be my opportunity, so I get it, so that way, if we wanted to, we can play games with each other if we didn't have a Switch or whatever it is. Honestly, I don't play the Nintendo Switch at all, honestly. I do play it once a year. So this is a console I would say would be at D list because it's just not really, it's I don't really find it to be enjoyable, and I don't really play it as much because it was just so useless because I didn't know how it would turn out to be with me using it a lot. Holding the console is kind of funky. It was kind of weird when I was holding the console, and I felt like, darn it, I just got scammed and ripped off on getting that console. So I'm like, darn. So if you are a Nintendo kind of fan person, please do not hate me. Please, I should have disclosed this before the video. Please do not be mad at me, okay? I know we had our differences about console wars. I get it. Just don't make this a console war, okay? I'm just basically ranking the stuff I feel like, in my opinion, has been not really good, and I've been active with it a lot. So that's your Nintendo Switch for me. From that's coming out of me. But anyways, Oculus Quest 2. So I know for a fact that Oculus Quest 2, story around there, it was the end of 2021, and or actually no, the story doesn't start there, but it does end up being in a little bit. So I'm at my friend's house. He has this Oculus Quest, and he plays Beat Saber on it and all these other type of games. I'm not sure what it is, but I know with the Oculus Quest 2, I know for sure that Rec Room's on it and Beat Saber's on it. To be honest with you, this is an automatically D. Why? Because I actually don't play it. I think having the Oculus Quest 2, in my opinion, has got to be the last tier out of all the consoles I've ever played. I honestly think it's just horrible. I mean, like the experience of you having it for like 24/7, it just messes your eyes. And when I went over to my friend's house and played his Oculus Quest 2, I thought it was going to be an amazing experience. But now I can see why he doesn't really play it as that much. And I don't know how these people do it, but all I can say is it kind of messes with me, with my eyes. And plus, in my old house, I couldn't really move around and stuff, so that's kind of why it's kind of like a downer for me. But anyways, yeah, the Oculus Quest 2, I don't play it. I don't even have any games on there, but I have played like a little mini game or something on there. I remembered, and yeah, it was just kind of not fun. I mean, I wouldn't want to recommend it because it messes with your vision. But people are different. They have their own opinions, and this is just my own opinionated video, okay? Okay. Let's get that thing correct, okay? No hate towards any console. It's just the way how I feel and what I've given. It could be useful and it could be helpful if you're wanting to get any of these consoles that I have at the bottom of the screen of the tier list. And yeah, the next one, the PS4 camo. This is my first ever. No, not first ever. Excuse me. Back up a little bit. Um, the PS4 camo has been a really great console. I think it has the most memories out of my life that hit the market by me playing Fortnite montages, making, well, not Fortnite montages, I'm making Fortnite montages, but playing Fortnite on there, playing Minecraft on there with a lot of video clips that are still on the console. I gotta say, this is a tragic story about that console. The PS4 camo, for me, when I had it, it was back when, you know how I said on Alone, the track Alone, like the interview, how I was suicidal, I had a rewarding system. Well, this is part of the story. And when I was playing Fortnite for the first time and stuff, this was all on the PS4 camo. And I remembered that we also had communities. I created communities. I made a clan called Moonlight Clan, and it was a tab, but they later, I think 2021 or so, I don't know, they got rid of the community tab, and it was disappointing. It was just so disappointing because I remembered making all these communities so that people can communicate with them and they would use it. But for some reason, they just don't do that anymore. So, with the PS4 camo, the tragic story about it is that it overheated. I broke the hell out of it. I broke the heck out of it. I damaged it really bad. I ripped the cover off, destroyed the fan part that keeps it cooling. I had a lot of Fortnite. I'm going to tell you, I really wish I could get my PS4 camo fixed and have my videos on there because I have a whole bunch of Chapter 2, Season 3 videos, or actually even Chapter 2, Season 2 videos on that console still. And if I can get it fixed, then I can revive that console. So I'm gonna consider PS4 camo to be a not. I mean, the PS4 camo to be a nostalgic thing, and has infected my life significantly. So I'm going to be ranking this console as an S tier. One of the great things I've got to say that has affected my life in a tremendous way. So it's because they make me have great memories and have great reasons why you'd play it. And it was just so fun and interesting. Like, this was a whole different timeline. 2017 had music popping off. We had all these video content creators that are artists and they make all these gaming. It used to have been about fun, but nowadays it's about stinking money. And it's ugly. It's garbage. It's not about fun anymore. It's lost its taste. It's just all these companies promoting their stupid big companies, and it's completely garbage. Whoops, sorry. Just gonna get rid of that ad if I can. Actually, I think I can. Yeah. So, yeah, that's why it stopped. Next console, PS4 Pro. I in 2023, I believe. I think it was 2023. No, 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 no. The PS4 Pro, I got that console in summer of 2022, if I'm correct. I think so. I started playing Minecraft on starting the whole career, hello, with my Minecraft series. I started off with this one. Did um, Minecraft, obviously, and it transferred into the PS5, and that's where we're at with the Minecraft series and stuff. So, if I had to say I had to recommend, like, my initial thoughts on this, I think I would consider it A. I think it kind of does good a little bit with it. And I honestly think it's an A because it was cool. I think it was cool starting off, but again, I'm thinking it's it's kind of actually probably actually no, I don't think it's A. I think I can consider it B and C. I mean B-ish C because it had lag. It's annoying with the internet. It doesn't do really well. Okay, moving on to the next one, the most anticipated console to talk about. The PS5. Back in 2021, Sony announced that they were making the PS5. And when they were trying to sell it all out, I remembered it was so incredibly hard to get your hands on the PS5 because it was COVID days and it affected workforce spaces like deliveries and stuff. The PS5, in my opinion, is an exciting thing. It has great quality. It's a console I still use to this day and is really helpful. So, what am I going to rank this? And what's my initial thoughts? I think I like the PS5. But other games, I don't really like it as much because they're not really great quality as the colors of saturation on these games and stuff. I used to play Fortnite. I play Minecraft, Terraria, Rocket League a little bit. I'd always have that as the console. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to give the PS5 an A. I think I like it. I think it's kind of fair and it's kind of reasonable. Okay? I think it's good. Okay, moving on. The purple 2DS XL. I believe, if I'm correct, I think this is a 2019 or 18. I actually with this one, I was gonna suggest this too. I was gonna add it, but I'm gonna figure out if I should. I was like thinking in my head, I should actually just have this be just combined into one. So in the past, I bought a whole bunch of DSs. This story started back in 2008. I was really young. I don't know if I was like yeah, I think I was 4 years old. I played on a black DS. This is not the same one as this, but the black DS um was a cool one. I always used to play a lot and it would be very fun and I'd play games like Diddy Kong Racing Game. I'd play Super Mario Bros. I'd play Mario Kart DS. These are like legit the nostalgic times. Okay? So I'd always go to school, bring my DS there, and get this. When I was young, I was a rager, and I, when I lost it, I broke the console immediately. Wasted, I don't know how much money, but I can guarantee you it's probably in the hundreds range. Yeah, I lost my temper with it, and I don't. Maybe it might not be actually $100. Maybe it was like $80. I'm not sure, but I broke that. Then I moved on as time went, and I got myself a blue DS. I got myself the blue DS. Had that for like, let's see, 2000, was it 13 or 14? I'm not sure. Something like that. 2013, I had that DS. I played it a lot. The blue one, the blue version was 2013. Played the games that I liked. Diddy Kong Racing Game, um, Mario Kart, Super Mario Bros. They were all on there. And then I hold on to the DS until 2000 and was it 18? 2018? 2018, 2019. I broke the screen. It was a disappointment. Or no, no. Actually, I do remember something about it. So 2017, the Blue DS, I remembered I lost it in 2016, and then I found it in 2018. And then when it got to 2019, I broke it. And then for Christmas, I got this DS, the 2D, the purple 2DS XL. I have it right in my hand, but you can't see it. It's next to my mouse. I lost the charging cord, so I'm gonna have to get myself a new charger so that way I could play on my DS. It's a console that I have OG pictures on, and honestly, uh, I didn't break it at all. And you know what? I'm not gonna break it at all. I stopped doing it because it was a terrible habit, and I would be wasting a lot of money, and that's not healthy. Honestly, that's not healthy. So if I had to rank this DS, this is absolutely legendary. It was a great time of my life. It's the great time of my life. Let's get that right. Okay? Okay. All right. Next one. The Red Wii. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an S tier. Oh my goodness, AJ, why is it an S tier? Because I got that in 2000. Actually, I think that we got that in 2011. Um, should have organized it a little bit with the stuff, and I apologize. I think the Red Wii, in my opinion, is nostalgic because I had it. My aunt had a white Wii before, and I'd always play it at her house. I'd play Mario Kart, and then I'd play online, and holy cow, they had a Mario Kart channel. Like, bro, I could play online with all these people, and they had all this nostalgic music. It's just so crazy. It's just like a nostalgic deja vu if you think about it. So I played Super Mario Bros. On the Wii. I remembered it was winter time. I can consider every winter time when I play that Super Mario Bros. Wii, it would be 100% vibe when you play it on World 1, World 2, World 3. It'd be a vibe to play it on World 7. It'd be a lot of stuff. It was just looking forward to things. It's just such amazingness here. And then in 2022, I decided to take it as an upgrade. How about that? 11 years later, I decided to go and do a little bit more with it. It was during the time where I had the Switch. I decided to download a full file, and install it into a USB, and then I plugged it into my Wii, and I got insane amount of custom tracks. Why'd you do that, EJ? Because in 2017, there's a lot of things that going around in 2017. Holy cow! I came across a live stream called, oh well, not it's not a video live stream, but there's a Mario Kart YouTuber. He no longer does it anymore. He left his channel decaying. I got into an argument with him all because I was his moderator before, and I took him off of the live chat. and I guess they all beat me up because I banned the wrong person. And so they beat me up. They beat the heck. They bullied my channel so hard, I remembered. They really bullied my channel, and they literally said I was garbage, I was trash. And I was even making Fortnite montages, and I had all these clips, and I deleted them all, which was sad. I had a whole bunch of, I could tell you with my channel compared to that other channel I had, or the old channel I used to have, Sunpale. When I was starting off and that stuff, I had a video that was 600 views on it, and I can't believe I deleted it. I had a whole bunch of nostalgic montages. I tell you, you have a lot to discover from me, and I'm trying to give you guys a context of hidden stories about me. So this tier list is helping you guys to understand. So that's what I did. I haven't played my Wii yet. I actually unboxed it in the new house that we have. I unboxed it, found the red Wii. The thing of it is, I have to find my Wii remote so that way I can get back on track with that console because I'd love to play it again. And I might do videos of Mario Kart Wii in the future. I think so. I was thinking about that as an idea for the channel, but I have to buy gadgets that make sure that works out. So that's the S tier. Moving on. Wii U. So this console right here, I got this on my birthday in 2018. I remembered I went to my uncle's house because, well, I was like asking, what I want for uh, my birthday. I would like a Wii U. How did I become interested in the Wii U? I'm not sure. I think maybe I might have seen. Wait, no. I think I do know why. There's this YouTuber, and he still does these videos to this day. He doesn't do Wii U console videos, I don't think, but he's a YouTuber that goes by the name of Zach Scott Games. And I remembered he does like all these Let's Play videos, and it would be so fun watching him. And he had like the Wii U. He's playing Mario Kart or something, or it was something I don't know. Mario Kart 7, I think it is. And I got so interested in with him, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I gotta have it. So I go and tell my uncle to order it off of Amazon. And you know what he does? He goes and orders it off of Amazon on birthday, and I was so pleased that he got me that, and I really appreciated that from my uncle because he was an amazing guy. He was, and yeah, to this day, on sadly, I don't know. This console right here did not last long, so it will be a C tier. I will say I was gonna put it as a D because it stopped working, and I was gonna have that be the ranking of the experience with me with this relationship with this console. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna label it as C because it's just reasonable. I mean, okay, mom, see ya. Sorry, my mom was yelling in the back. I might actually put it at B just because. Anyways, um, the next one, the Xbox 360, another classic. In 2013, I believe, or 2014. No, it was 2014. 2014, or no, 2013 in the winter time on Christmas time. I got this for Christmas, and it was my cousin's Xbox 360. He used his Xbox 360, and he gave it to me. He said he doesn't really play it anymore, so he's thought, okay, I'll give it to AJ for Christmas. And he did, and he gave me this as a present. And you know what? I'm going to say 7. I'm going to say, I'm obviously going to put it at S tier. Why is that? I played the alpha, not alpha. What's the I don't know. What's the versions? Is it alpha? I'm not sure. Darn it. basically, Minecraft tutorials and stuff. That's like where it began. That's that edition. And yeah, a lot of updates. I was starting like during me playing that console, I started to learn out what internet was, and that helped me update. I didn't realize that I could update basically games on consoles, which I learned from that console. And yeah, it really helped me understand. And I was doing something right because actually, I forgot to mention this too, by the way, on the internet video, but I had a little red and black um, type of little box. It was like the first ever edition. It was it was the jetpack, like a different jetpack. It's like a smallest version than compared to the others. It would light up. It would be green, and I broke it. I broke the heck out of that one too. Made the battery kind of puffy. I don't know how that comes the case of that and how that works, but I don't know. It's really interesting to learn all this stuff. But honestly, 2016, I started a new Minecraft world and I started owning a lot. Great. I even have like pictures of me like saying, well, this happens to be in a later time, but I always pretended that I was like different YouTubers. I'd be like making up all these random names. I'll have like LC Swordmaker. I'll have all these other weird names, and I have Age of Ranger Strong one in my head. I have a channel that has over 30 million subscribers, and I'd always have all these stuff. Oh, it's just so cool to look back at these, and yeah, I'd have all these Xbox Live accounts on there, and I'd always pretend I'm this YouTuber because Stampy Longhead came up with the name. Popular Memos, yeah, all these videos. These are like I tell you, all these Minecraft YouTubers. They're you can tell me I'm a veteran with this stuff a little bit, and it's just amazing times. I can tell you. Okay, and then when we got to 2017, well, actually 2016, actually, I my friend at the time, him and I went to school with each other. This black kid, he introduced me to a game called Minecraft Story Mode. I remembered, and this was around my birthday. And he brought his disc over, and we played that game. And then we went to we played a game called Minecraft Story Mode. I think I said that. I'm not sure, but I remembered. Yeah, it was truly an experience to get to know the game a little bit. And I looked up YouTube videos on it, and I thought the game was pretty interesting and to look forward to. And I think Minecraft Story Mode to this day is kind of like a memory in a way. So in 2017 or 18, I'm not sure at the time, I remembered I went to Walmart and I got the all episodes disc on Xbox 360, and I'd play it all the time around. It would be very fun. It was like times were lit and stuff. But anyways, yeah, wow, these memories. I'm telling you, I'm constructing up like a story here. You know how long this video is. This is like an effectance of my whole childhood here. You know the vibe. So yeah, I then later on in 2023, I ordered on Amazon because I got my own Amazon account now. I ordered the Minecraft Story Mode all seasons, and it would be all onto the PS4 Pro, or no, I think it's well, it was kind of both actually. I started playing it and I stopped playing Minecraft Story Mode. I might hop back on it. I might even record content with it. Maybe I might do a series on there. I don't know. But I remember all I could tell you is that I started playing that game on there and I played on it a lot and it was very fun. Played Minecraft a lot on the Xbox 360. This is a huge topic too. I also remembered there's a lot of stuff I'm talking about with the Xbox 360 too. I used to play Dollar Dash, which is a game that you could have downloaded on the Microsoft Store, and they don't no longer have that anymore because they closed down 2024 or 2023, somewhere around there. They stopped doing the Microsoft Store, and they stopped doing it. So I had a lot of side games. I had Cabela's shooter game where I'd shoot deer. That was cool, fun memories. And yeah, what else did I do? There would be a game, Toy Soldiers. I remember there was Toy Soldiers. I'd like go up to one of those toy structure guns, and I'd be shooting these soldiers or something. I'm not entirely sure. They would like come down or they'll come at us or something. And so that would be the case, and we shoot it all done. And when we get it all done, then I think we move on to like the next level. But anyways, it was just a demo game I played. Okay, another thing too. Or actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna end that one because I have like so much stories with this. And if you have any questions or anything, just drop them to the thing. I would love to talk with you guys about this stuff. This stuff is legendary to me. You have no idea. Okay, the last but not least, the first Xbox edition. The Xbox edition my sister owned, and I actually have it. Actually, she left it here. I'm not sure why she left it here, but she did. She was like a youngling, and she has it her own self now. She already got one. She probably ordered one off of Amazon, but I know I went to her house because she actually has her own house, and she has the this. So I'm like trying to get rid of all these old games I have. I used to play Simpsons racing game or Road Rage, I think it's called. I'm not sure. I remember playing Tony Hawk on there. I remember playing bowling on there. AMF. Oh, that was so cool. Those days were awesome. So I played that. What else would I play? There has to be another one, right? No, I probably don't have, actually. I do have a little history about it, but I can say this console right here is legendary. So I'm going to say S tier for that. So that's all I have for you as my ranking. I just think these are the way how I feel about these consoles because I'm just giving you a lot of the story because this is my honest opinion and how I feel about this. Don't take me as saying, "Oh, this is like the garbagest. This right here is the garbagest console I've ever heard." No, 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 no. I'm just having fun explaining these stories on how I used it. Lesson opinion. So S tier right here, I if I had the chance, I can get working on these stuff. S and A are basically the most consoles I would come back to besides the Xbox, the first one. This I might not consider because I just don't think I will play anymore because I'm getting to the point where it's kind of boring. Because I ordered an AV part, and because I lost it, and I also broke another one because there was like two AV cords that came with this Xbox thing, and it ripped. It was very fragile, and I'm not sure when the Xbox 360 came out, but all I can say it was a really old thing or so or something, and I just couldn't find the other AV, and I had to order it online, and I got it, and I hooked it up, and like actually I should have mentioned this is what it's finishing the story about the Xbox 360. Um, the Xbox 360. I took a picture on my Instagram. Sunpale 2. Right now it's private. I have a picture. I came back to it in 2024 and I played a little bit of it I remembered, and I went back to the old world, and sadly, I actually lost the world. Why? Because I thought I would have the chance to. Why? What was. No, no, I know what it was. I was trying to, like, basically get a whole bunch of my old worlds back because I remembered, in the huge majority of a memory out of this too is because I had a Minecraft world that had a whole bunch of roller coasters, and oh my goodness, it'd be load of villagers and they'd be riding them, and then they'll be, it'd be a crazy thing. And I had all these crazy courses of rails in the village, and I remembered how constructive I was, and I was a young person and I didn't know what I was doing, but I had a lot of fun time messing around with minecarts and stuff. It was just such a memory. But yeah, anyways, that's all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll answer your questions in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.